Welcome to my YouTube channel Science and Innovative Brain. Today I will explain how to find the Earth gravitational acceleration. Okay, so what is the value of Earth gravitational acceleration? Acceleration is approximately it is 9.8 meter per second. So this value we will find out with the help of one simple experiment. Okay, so what experiment we'll do today? To find out the earth gravitational acceleration, the value of g, that is called g, the g is 9.8 meter per second square. So my earth is there, so earth gravitational force we are going to find. Okay, how the any object is there, if any object is there, how it is accelerating to earth, inside the earth, means the acceleration means if you see the force of attraction, the force is equal to m into g. The value of g means f what force, if I am leaving this marker, it is going to fall down to earth side. Okay, so what force is there, and what is the value of acceleration of the force, at what acceleration it is going to down. So the value of the mass of this marker is defined by this m, and the force of attraction is the earth force. Okay, and the value of g, how much fast it is going, at which acceleration it is going to falling to earth. Okay, so that we are finding out this value of g. Okay, so how we will find out? So for this we will use a simple pendulum formula. Okay, simple pendulum experiment is there. Simple experiment. Okay, with the help of simple pendulum experiment we will find out this. Okay, so what is the simple pendulum? Simple pendulum is, if any bob means just a ball, or any weight will take. Okay, so this weight I will hang out with the help of some thread. So this I will take one point. Okay, from this point I will hang out one bob. This is my thread, and I will hang out this bob. This is my bob. Okay, bob or any weight, you can say round weight, something. Okay, so this weight, and what I will do, I will just pull out this weight little bit. Okay, and I will leave it, then freely it will go. You see, it will start this way. So first I will move here and keeping the bob, and then I will leave it. Then what will happen, it will try to come to stop at center only, but what will happen, because of its momentum, it will pass away to this. So we have to find out the time period. So this is from starting from here, it is going to there, then again it will try to come back to this position. Okay, so this is the total time period, that is called total time period. Going and coming back is the total time period. It is going and coming back is the one time period of the oscillation. Okay, that is, it will go like this, then again come like this. Okay, so this is the my time period. It is from here and going to there, like that. Okay, so this is my bob, and we have to find out the time period. So what is the time period for the this time period is equal to 2 pi under root L by g. The g is the value of gravitational acceleration. Okay, and L is the length of the pendulum. This is the length from here to this point. Okay, so this point. So we will find out the value of L and g. Then how we will calculate the value of g? From this formula, the g is equal to, if you calculate the value of g, it becomes square, then this, so 4 pi square L upon time square. So this is the total time total value of the G. In this equation, we can find the value of G with the help of time period. We know the value of the length, the thread we are using, that thread length we will measure. Okay, so we can find out the value of L. Then from the time period, we will use our stopwatch. Okay, and we will hang this wire and one nut. We are using one nut, so I am using one nut. So I will put the nut here and I will pull out this. Like I explained here, I will just pull out and I will leave it. Then I will calculate the time period. So here I am calculating the time period, average time period. So what I will do, I will not calculate the time from 1 and second. So this is my time period, but I cannot calculate it is fastly. Okay, so I will take a average time period. So I will leave off for 20 times. So it will going, coming back, going, coming back, going, coming back, like 20 times. So whatever the time I will get, the total time divide by 20. That is my time. So total time is like I say small t. So total time small t divide by 20. I will get this t. Okay. So for getting this t, we will go for our experiment. Okay, so now we are going for the experiment. So friends, this is my setup, one pendulum. You can see this is one nut, this is one nut. This nut I kept with the help of thread. Okay, so I am keeping here this is the nut. First we will measure the length of this nut. Okay, means it's thread. So from top, it is 88. You can see here 88. This is 88 centimeter. Okay, or 0.88 meter. Okay, so this is the length. Now what we'll do, we'll measure its time period. Okay, so measuring the time period, we will use a stopwatch. Okay, so what I will do, I will just pull out this slowly. Okay, and I will leave it. Just we have to leave it only. We should not throw. Okay, so okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20. So we have to count just 20. Okay. For 20, you can see here it came 37.54. 37.54. So small t came 37.54. Okay. So what is the total t? Total time period. Time period is this divided by 20. So what we'll do? This 37.54 we will divide by 20. From the experiment, we got the value of time period. Okay, small t. The small t value is, the t is 37.54 seconds. Okay, so the total t is and the that is averaging. We are taking average count is the n value is 20 for the 20. So average total time, our time will come t small t divided by 20. So it will come 37.54 seconds divided by 20. So this value will come, we will calculate, this value will come 37.54 divided by 20. So it is coming approximately 1.877 seconds. Okay, so this is our time. Okay, so and what is the length? Length we got, the value of n is 88 centimeters. Okay, this value also small difference will come, measurement error will also can come, so we will calculate in the meter only, so this value will come 0.88 meter. Okay, so we got the value of L, we got the value of T. Okay, so this value we will put in the formula that we calculated before only. The value of G is equal to 4 pi square L divided by T square. Okay, so we'll put here the value 4 into pi. Pi we can write as a 22 whole square divided by 7 whole square multiply by the value of L. L is 0.88, 0.88 divided by T. Time is 1.877 whole square. Okay, so this value we will calculate in the calculator. Okay, so 4 multiply by 22 square divide by 7 square multiply by 0.88 divide by 1.877 whole square. So value is coming 9.86 meter per second square. So from the experiment, G experiment I will write, from the experiment we got the value of G is, you can see here, the value of G is 9.86. okay, and what is our required value? Our required value is 9.8 meter per second square. This is the value, actual value of the Earth gravitational acceleration. Okay, so we'll calculate the percentage error in between two. So from the experiment, how much error is there in our experiment? So we'll calculate the error. So percentage error is, equal to our G experiment minus G actual divided by G actual multiply by 100. Okay, so this value is equal to, we'll calculate 9.86 minus 9.8 divided by 9.8 multiply by 100. So this is coming 9.86 minus 9.8 divided by 9.8 multiply by 100. So this is coming 0.612%. So in our experiment the percentage error is very small, 0.6% you can say, 0.6% error. Okay, so value of G we got from the experiment in this way. So friends, please like and subscribe my channel Science and Innovative Brain, and if you want this type of science related videos, please write in the comment section box. I will try to provide related to you. Okay, thank you, bye.